This is not the Rapunzel you were told. Turn the page and let the first of our grim truths begin. This is not the story they tell you by the fire. This is the one they hide under the floorboards. It was a day of joy, the kind that makes the forest hold its breath. Mira wore white. Thornick trembled as he held her hand. They believed love would shield them from whatever lingered beyond the wall. But joy, it sings the loudest right before the silence. They had little, just each other, and a crumbling cottage at the edge of the woods. But behind that cottage stood a wall, and behind the wall, a garden that pulsed with strange green light. The villagers whispered, said no one who crossed the wall ever came back, said it belonged to a witch. They built a life by the wall, a cottage stitched with laughter and drought. They danced through storms, kissed beneath broken skies, but the cradle stayed empty, and joy, when unanswered, begins to echo. Years passed, then one spring morning, the silence broke.
Thornick, it's finally happening. I cannot believe it's finally happening.
Are you sure?
Yes. We're going to have a child.
And the forest held its breath once more. Her belly grew with the turning of the seasons, but something else grew too. At first it was a glance, a quiet ache, but the garden beyond the wall, it called her, whispered when no one else could hear. Each night the craving returned, and what once fed her heart began to drain her flesh. She faded, eyes sunken, skin like paper, and still the hunger gnawed.
You haven't eaten in days.
I'm starving, Thornick. I dream of green leaves, fat roots, like the ones in that garden.
You know it's forbidden, that place.
If I don't have it, our child won't survive.
He didn't argue, because love, when desperate, forgets how to be afraid. That night, under a sickle moon, Thornick climbed the garden wall. Hands trembling, breath caught in his throat, the garden pulsed like something alive. The plants twitched, breathing in the dark. He reached, grabbed a fistful of rampion and ran. But the garden does not give without cost. Myra devoured the greens. Her cheeks regained color. She begged for more. So Thornick went again. The first theft the garden forgave. The second, it called her. She didn't scream, she didn't strike. She only smiled, the kind of smile that has teeth beneath it.
Thornick. What a filthy little thief.
Her shadow touched the garden before she did. Thornick knew that shape, not from here, not from now, but from nights when Myra swore she felt eyes on her from the window. Back then he told her it was the wind. Now he knew better.
I meant no harm. My wife, she's sick. She's carrying a child. The lettuce
Is not yours, but I am kind, little thief. You may keep what you've taken, so long as I take something too.
What do you want?
The child.
He returned with the letters, but not with peace. For every bite Myra took, the future tightened its grip.
You're trembling, Thornick. What happened out there?
Nothing. Nothing that matters now.
Thornick, what did you promise?
Just be healthy. Please, just be healthy.
On the coldest night of winter, the child was born, and Hexa came to collect what she'd grown.
She's here. Our daughter.
Yes, and now she belongs with me.
Hexa said nothing more.
No, she's ours. She's ours. Please, please don't take her. Please.
She did not turn. She did not waver.
No! Please! Give her back!
With the child in her arms, Hexa stepped into the night and vanished into the forest. The gal grew, hidden deep in the forest. Hexa named her Rapunzel, after the rampion greens that doomed her, though she did not know why. She had golden hair that fell like silk, and eyes too old for her young face. When Rapunzel reached her 12th year, Hexa built her a tower with no door, just one window, and there she kept the child locked away. But the witch had no need for doors, for each time she wished to enter she would call, and the girl would obey.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
none of that was meant for me. I dream of grass beneath my toes, but all I've known is stone and ghosts. The wind it whispers through the trees of rivers, stars and distant seas. Yet here I sit behind these walls and name a greater voice that calls. A world below you bloom and spin, but will you ever let me in?
The forest listens, and one night someone heard.
Who's singing?
The sound clung to him, a thread of gold in the dark. He returned the next night, and the next. Each time, the voice rose like prayer, then vanished before he reached its source.
Her song, but never her face.
Yet, hunger leads men to linger, and at last he saw.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
And the girl's hair spilled down, blazing gold in the daylight.
So that's how a golden rope becomes her bridge to the world.
He waited until the witch was gone, then stood at the base of the tower and whispered her name like a spell he didn't know.
Rapunzel. Rapunzel, let down your hair.
The golden braid unraveled like sunlight spilling from stone. When he climbed, he expected wonder. He didn't expect her fear. She had never spoken to another soul. Hexa told her the world was poisonous, that her parents had sold her, that love was a lie. So when a stranger's voice rose from the darkness, Rapunzel's heart trembled between terror and wonder.
Is someone there? Please, sing again.
She did not show herself. Her voice was all she dared offer.
Who are you?
And though fear knotted her chest, something deeper stirred. Curiosity, loneliness, a hunger she did not understand. At last she stepped from the shadows.
Rapunzel.
Who? What are you? Don't touch me.
I won't. I promise. I heard your song. I didn't know if it was real.
She had never seen a man before, not up close, not someone with soft eyes and calloused hands who didn't demand anything.
No. Please, don't go.
She didn't know why she said it, only that the tower felt different now, warmer. Days passed, then weeks. The stranger returned again and again, and Rapunzel began to dream. She did not ask his name, nor give her own. Some things grow without needing to be spoken.
I never thought I'd find someone here. What do you dream of?
I'll be dreaming of doors that open, skies I've never seen, of not being alone.
But secrets do not stay hidden, not in a tower of stone and shadow. Hexa had no idea what the girl had done. She watched Rapunzel sing, brush her hair, spin her thread, and suspected nothing. Until one morning, as Rapunzel struggled with her dress.
My dress, it feels too tight. I don't understand.
And in that innocent sentence, Hexa saw everything. Not just betrayal, but the terror of being left behind once more. Then came her wrath. Not the loud kind, the cold, shattering storm that turns warm places to stone.
If he loves your hair so much, let him have it.
Hexa's blade sang through the golden strands, and Rapunzel's crown fell lifeless to the floor. In that moment, she crumbled, her hands trembling, her cries filling the hollow stone. She was no longer the girl in the tower, only a shadow mourning what was stolen. And Hexa, satisfied with her cruelty, cast her into the world without mercy. By dawn, the forest had claimed her, a lost soul wandering among thorns and shadows. She waited for him the next night, and he came.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
Elric called out as always.
Climb, my prince.
He did. And when he reached the window, she pushed him. He fell into thorns. His eyes bleed. He crawled blind through the forest, whispering her name.
Rapunzel? Rapunzel? Where are you?
Time did not free her. Rapunzel endured in silence, thin, haunted, her belly swelling beneath Hexa's curse. Still she sang to the trees, as if they alone might remember her name. Her song grew with her children, a lullaby against hunger, a lullaby against despair. The only gift Hexa had not stolen. Years would pass, and still her song did not fade. And one day, the song was answered. A voice, ragged and broken, stumbling through the forest shadows. Elric, blind, forsaken, yet still calling for the girl with the golden hair.
Rapunzel? Rapunzel? Where are you?
She ran to him, held his face. Her tears fell into his eyes, or perhaps it was no magic at all, but the forest taking pity. Either way, he saw her face once more. They never returned to the tower. Instead, Rapunzel raised her children in the shadow of the forest. Days of laughter, nights of hunger, moments of joy, fragile as candlelight. But curses do not stay in one place. Today a garden, tomorrow something sweeter. And their joy was not the end. Deep in the woods, 2 children scattered stones to find their